Welcome back to the second installment of Sports Central. I'm your host, Julian Jeffries. Now, last episode, we watched our Road to Glory prospect completely dominate the California State playoffs. Well, today, not only will we get a chance to see a few highlights from the championship game, but we'll also find out where Reggie decides to commit to play college football. Now, before we get started, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications. That way you know immediately when the next episode drops. Alright, so look, right after putting on a masterpiece performance in a sub-state game, Reggie boarded a flight headed to the University of Alabama for his first official college visit. Now, with the departure of last year's quarterback Bryce Young to the NFL, there seems to be a huge opportunity for an incoming freshman to immediately compete for the starting job. But listen, man, I'm not going to give away my sources, but I'm being told that Reggie was completely blown away on his recruiting trip. The university put him up in a nice 5-star hotel overlooking the entire city. The room service was amazing and the bed sheets were soft. I mean, come on now, good sleep and good eats? Yeah, that sounds like the perfect combination to impress an incoming recruit. But look, after a night of rest and relaxation, it was finally time to tour the campus and meet the coaches. Now, we all know Alabama is known for their amazing state-of-the-art facility, and from what I'm being told, that was actually a huge selling point for King. Now, after the tour was over, Reggie went online and posted the famous college visit photos on his Instagram. And bruh, the internet went crazy. But just as quick as the visit started, it was already over. It was time for King to head back to Inglewood and get his mind set on the state championship game. Now, throughout the next few months, our prospect went on several different college visits to major universities all across the country. From UCLA to USC, from Miami to Texas, I mean, this guy was all over the place. Now, I just got word that he's about ready to make his official college announcement. So before we head over to the Inglewood Gymnasium, let's check out the championship highlights. Kicking off the last game of their high school career, man, emotions were all over the place. I mean, y'all gotta understand, this team has been together since their freshman year, so to finally be playing in the final game and it's for the championship, it all felt surreal. Now, the Modesto team didn't have near as many weapons as Reggie and the Sentinels, but they definitely did have discipline. That discipline actually caused a little bit of trouble for Inglewood early on, and it actually led to a few turnovers throughout the game. With his newfound stardom and fame, all the talk online seemed to be about if King would be able to stay focused coming into this game. I mean, me personally, I felt like that was a valid concern because honestly, we watched this kid become a high school superstar overnight. With scouts from all over the country packed into the stands, the girth of the Modesto D seemed to be giving our prospect a little trouble. Well, just like he's done all season, I mean, King was able to stay composed and throw a 33-yard dart, putting his team in position to tie the game up on the very next play. Midway through the second quarter, King found himself in the same exact situation he was in when he threw the first interception. Well, apparently he learned from his mistake and didn't throw in the coverage. Instead, he was able to scramble for the first down. Now that actually set up a nice 16-yard completion to his favorite target, breaking off the curl route, which then led to the perfectly placed pass to the back of the end zone for a touchdown, giving Inglewood the lead. And what would be their final time on the field together, man, this class of seniors performed like a well-oiled machine. The 2-a-days in the summer and the 6 a.m. practices before school finally paid off as they went on to cruise to the state championship win. The city of Inglewood was on fire after the game. No, I mean like literally on fire. The Inglewood family gangsta blood started a goddamn riot at the Century Plaza. But anyways, after all the celebrations were over, it was finally time for Reggie to close out this chapter of his life and focus on the future.
I just want to start off by saying thank you to everyone for coming. Also, thank you to my coaches and teammates, as well as the staff here at Inglewood for putting up with me over the past 4 years. Now, before I make my announcement, I also want to say thank you so much to my mom and my brother for sticking with me throughout the entire process of this journey and keeping me motivated when things didn't really seem like they were going to go as planned. So with that being said, I'm ready to make my announcement. I have decided to start the next chapter of my football career right here at home at the University of UCLA. Pac-12,
Nigga, I told you he was gonna go there. Run me my money, bitch ass nigga.
Wow, looks like UCLA just added yet another key piece to their offense with Reggie's commitment. Now, I'll be honest, I definitely didn't see this coming. I mean, I was almost certain our prospect was headed to the University of Alabama next year, but hey, now the journey begins. King will not only need to transform his body, but also his mind to that of a Pac-12 quarterback. This transition will be anything but easy, but luckily for us, it damn sure is going to be entertaining. With that being said, man, thank you so much for tuning in to yet another episode. I'm your host, Julian Jeffries, and this was Outside the Lines.